Like, I'm not a Navy SEAL. A lot of the advice that we give each other is rooted in survival and not thriving. So we want to learn to thrive, not just survive. I just do not understand what is going on with snobby people. I cannot for the life of me figure out why on earth it is more enjoyable to be a miserable snob about everything you encounter and every person you engage with, instead of just enjoying your fucking life. Like, enjoy your life. Stop being such a fucking snob. All of the snobs need to just go to one side of the earth and be snobby together. I bet you guys would find each other incredibly insufferable. And by the way, a lot of these snobby people, they can't read, they can't write, they're not particularly well spoken, they don't have any critical thinking skills, they're not, you know, these wonderful orators with high IQs or high EQs. They're just snobby, and it's a front for their insecurities, because at this point, why on earth are you trying to dunk on people for, like, stupid shit that doesn't even matter? Anyway, that's just how I feel today. I was just feeling a little... Let's check out GameStop. So we stopped at a GameStop because Cydney loves cartoons and toys, and I do too. So I just got a Funko Pop. Super cute. To add to her collection. And they had other ones there that I definitely was interested in. And Teresa's obsessed with this coffee shop. Tea to sit here and like get a coffee.
Please, let's get mad. Please, let's get mad. Please, let's.
Okay, I'm home and I am on the quest to hit my protein goal for today, which is 170 grams of protein. It's very difficult if you don't have this planned out, so I recommend you trying your hardest to have a schedule and a plan to do so. 30 grams of protein because I have Greek yogurt, non-fat, and the protein granola that I get from Aldi. It's very high in calories, so be careful. And I have some oatmeal. I have this gluten-free Quaker oatmeal, And I'm gonna just use my food scale, and I'm gonna take the serving size, which is, I saw this recipe from Cydney Gillon. It's 8-time Miss Figure Olympia champion. And basically she does this like protein ice cream thing and protein powder, which I don't have the same protein powder right now, but I'm just gonna use the protein powder I have. She takes oatmeal and she makes ice cream with oatmeal, water, and the protein powder. So I'm just gonna take like half the serving size of this oatmeal and kind of show you what I mean, which is her recipe. All right, the lighting's not the best. I'm gonna get that sorted. I want to like record in the car a little bit more. Just have conversations, because when I'm driving, I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but when I'm driving, I get like these epiphanies and I feel like I have these wonderful things to share with the world. And then when I go back home and I want to talk about things, I kind of forget what I was talking about. So I need to like set up a good camera situation going on in the car and a mic situation, because I know it's a little bit loud too. So if the mic was closer, it'd be better. But enough of the logistics behind these vlogs. I'm on my way to the gym. My dog's in the back. Let's see if you can see him. He's gonna go to the gym too. He's got all his pillows back there. Philip. Okay, he doesn't give a rat's ass. But yeah, so I'm on my way to the gym, trying to decide if I want to do chest today or if I want to do a back and biceps. So yesterday I did a push day, but I did kind of like just triceps and shoulders. Lee Haney like says that you shouldn't train, or he didn't train triceps and chest on the same day because it's just too hard, or sorry, shoulders and chest on the same day because it's just way too harsh on the shoulders. So I mean, I'm not lifting like Lee Haney and I'm not going to the Olympia or anything, but it's just something to consider, you know, like you want to stay injury free so that you can keep going and enjoy the gym and enjoy weight training. And you know, one of those things that I never could understand are like people who do CrossFit, because I just feel like it's so brutal on the body and it's like brutal for no reason. And I guess maybe some people do that and enjoy that because they like the, you know, no pain, no gain vibe, or maybe they're getting out their frustrations, or I don't know what it is, but that's not my vibe with weight training. I don't like CrossFit vibes. I don't like burpees. I don't want to do any of that overly, like I'm not a Navy SEAL, you know what I mean? So I'm also not like a Pilates girl either. I love Pilates and yoga and aerobic kind of, you know, I love mobility training. So I do a lot of stretching and mobility training and strength training around like joints and tendons and things like that, because I've had my fair share of physical therapy for knee pain in my lifetime. So I do enjoy mobility training and stuff like that, but I'm also not like a class girl or anything where I feel like I need to go to do, you know, classes, because I don't really want to work at other people's paces. I really like weight training because I'm just doing my thing at my own pace and pushing myself. Like it's very internal. It feels very, it's just tea as fuck. So I really enjoy going to the gym and just kind of zoning out into my resistance training. And then kind of like anything I'm doing in terms of like mobility training and stuff like that, I can do that at home. But if the gym isn't too packed, you know, I'm fine with taking out a pad, laying out something to do my stretches and my mobility training. Okay, enough about that. I'm like rambling about that, but The thing that I wanted to kind of get on here and say that I was like having an epiphany about was the fact that traffic in like a residential neighborhood, like what the fuck? It's just a whole different vibe. I'm gonna get into that another day too. It's just like landscapes changing and like places that you're familiar with just being so different from what they were, and how much that can like alter your feelings about everything. Anyways, there's a freaking party out here. There's like 15, I don't know what's going on. It's just like a totally different place than I'm used to. Anyways, so it's ridiculous. I feel like I'm in South Florida and I'm not in South Florida. Like I'm trying to like not have South Florida vibes if I'm not in South Florida. So like what's going on here? Anyways, cool chat. Anyways, so if you know, you know why I said that. God forbid a bitch wants to breathe without drama and people coming down and like blowing up your fucking spot and being mean to you because of the way you look. Clock it. Okay? Also just like the overwhelming vibe, like just a lot of rah-rah for no reason. Like I'm just trying to get some groceries. Like why am I being swarmed with like 5,000,000 people like being loud and being in my way and not saying excuse me? Like I'm not trying to do that. Whew. Anywho, you know when you want to like tap into shit, like you want to like be a part of things, you want to see things, you want to enjoy something that is very lovely to you, but there's also like this balance of wanting to lock in. It's like you want to tap in because it's like enjoyable, but if you tap in too much, you can't lock in to do your own vibe and like get your own shit poppin'. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about because it's so real, and there's like a healthy balance of tapping in and versus locking in, and like how you do that is very, very strategic. You have to be very strategic about it. I'm not saying you got to be one of those people that's on Instagram and you got like, you know, 10 million followers and you don't follow anyone. Like that's just, I think honestly, when I notice someone who is in entertainment or like a prominent figure and they don't follow anyone on social media and they're very much online, it's very obvious that they're online and they're using their platform, but they don't follow anyone, that for me is like, it's a little bit of a red flag. I don't know if red flag is the right word, but it's a little bit like shady to me. It makes me not think highly of that person. I don't really care for that type of person. Now, on the other hand, if you are a prominent person, but you are someone who wants to mingle with the people that support you, I just think that's so admirable and so lovely, and like more people should be like that, and that's who should be supported. I feel like a lot of people support like the mean girl and the bully and like the guy that's like the jock who's just a total ass, and like more people need to support the person who wants to not just lock in for themselves, but they tap in with their community. So that was my 2 cents, even though I told you about all of my workouts that I'm planning. That was what I wanted to say. I'm gonna go into the gym now, so I'll see when I get home. I think I'm gonna make, oh no, I just put some chicken in the oven, so I'm just gonna have some baked chicken tonight. But I do have a recipe that I shared the other day it's a vegan recipe. It's basically just lentils, red lentils that I make with all of my old vegetables in the refrigerator and the freezer. And like, if you don't have a good way to use them, instead of throwing them out, you can always stew them. And I shared a recipe, so you can go check that out if you're looking to use your veggies that are in the fridge. Yeah, okay, bye. Hey. Hello.
Hi, how can I help you?